The kingdom of Kush was one of the most powerful and wealthy kingdoms in ancient Africa. But what happened to its lost treasures? In this video, we will explore the fascinating story of the kingdom of Kush and discover what happened to its lost treasures. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe for more amazing videos about ancient history. The kingdom of Kush was located in what is today Sudan and Ethiopia. It was a prosperous kingdom that controlled important trade routes between Africa and the Middle East. The Kushite kings were wealthy beyond measure, and their wealth is legendary. But where are their treasures now? One of the most famous treasures of the kingdom of Kush is the royal adornments of Apidamak. Apidamak was the last king of the kingdom of Kush, and he ruled from 228 to 221 BC. When the kingdom fell to the Egyptian queen Cleopatra, he and his family fled to Meroe and took their treasures with them. The treasures included gold, ivory, and precious stones, and they were looted by the British in the 19th century. Today, they are divided between the British Museum and the National Museum of Scotland. Another treasure of the Kingdom of Kush is the Royal Cemetery of Nuri. The cemetery was discovered in 1934, and it contains the tombs of many Kushite kings and queens. The tombs are made of mud brick and are decorated with colorful paintings and reliefs depicting scenes from the afterlife. One of the most notable burials in the cemetery is that of King Pia, who ruled from 747 to 721 BCE. His tomb is over 100 feet deep and contains a huge granite sarcophagus. The Royal Cemetery of Nuri is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Kingdom of Mali was one of the largest empires in ancient Africa. It was situated in the western part of the continent, and at its peak, it controlled vast amounts of land. The empire was incredibly wealthy due to its control over trans-Saharan trade routes. This trade brought in a lot of gold and salt, two very valuable commodities at the time. The wealth of the empire allowed for the construction of great mosques, universities, and libraries. It also enabled the Mali Empire to maintain a large army, which helped to protect its borders and expand its territory. The Great Zimbabwe is a UNESCO World Heritage Site located in the southern part of Africa. It is a collection of stone structures built by the ancestors of the Shona people between the 11th and 15th centuries. The city is known for its impressive stone walls, which were built without the use of mortar. Great Zimbabwe was once the capital of a powerful kingdom that controlled much of southern Africa. The kingdom was wealthy due to its control over trade routes that connected the interior of the continent to the coast. The wealth of the kingdom allowed for the construction of impressive buildings and the maintenance of a large army. There are many legends associated with the Mali Empire. One of the most famous is the story of Mansa Musa. According to legend, Mansa Musa was a great king who ruled from 1307 to 1337. He was known for his wealth, piety, and his military conquests. It is said that Mansa set out to conquer the entire continent of Africa, but he died before he could complete his mission. Another legend associated with the Mali Empire is the story of the lost city of Timbuktu. Timbuktu was once a great city, but it was abandoned after the Mali Empire collapsed. Some say that the city is cursed, while others believe that it simply fell into disrepair. The kingdom of Kush and Egypt had a long and complicated history. At times the two civilizations were allies, while at other times they were bitter enemies. The Kushite kings often tried to emulate the Egyptian pharaohs, and they built their own pyramids and temples. However, the Egyptians viewed the Kushite kings as barbarians, and they never fully accepted them as equals. The Egyptians launched several invasions into Kush, but they were never able to conquer the kingdom. In the end, it was the Assyrians who destroyed the kingdom of Kush in 669 BCE. We hope you enjoyed learning about the lost treasures of the kingdom of Kush and the Mali Empire. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos about ancient history.